Welcome back, guys. It's been a little while since my last review, but I am here with my review of the new Trick or Treat Studios H4 and H5 Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers TOTS masks. I got wind that these were on eBay. Of course, by the time I got on eBay, the H4 was completely sold out. So it really bummed me out. Now, what I did do is I went on Party City's website and I purchased them that way. And I think you can find like a little discount, like a 15% or something. I can't remember, but there is a coupon you can use. And you get free shipping if you spend more than, I think, 60 or 80 bucks. So if you're going to buy two masks, these are the two to buy for sure. Just got them in the mail today. I can tell you right off the bat, I'm very happy so far with the H4. The H5, it's really just the hair and maybe the mouth that kind of, it just seems a little off. But I mean, you can look at the masks. I mean, I think they look pretty good, especially for 60 bucks a piece mask. I think these are pretty good. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. They're better than I expected them to be. Now, the hair is definitely wonky on the H5, but the H4, I think, looks pretty damn good. The only problem I'm having with it is that it's not, I didn't receive it the way it was advertised. On Trick or Treat Studios, they have a neck extension, and this does not come with that. So that's the only thing. The hair is pretty good. They kind of put a little style or something on it, and it's I don't know. It's got a nice little material on there. It's basically similar to the hair that they used for the Halloween 2018 mask. So that's good. I still need to style it, but I think if you really look at it, I think it looks pretty damn good. And I think the hair actually came out pretty well for this H4. And as you can see, yes, they did put the little Velcro, whatever that is there, in the eyes. So they black them out, which I think is a nice touch. Same on the H5. So as you can see, the little netting in there. I'm not really sure. I don't remember the mouth being open. I remember it being kind of closed. I mean, that's a simple fix. I mean, honestly, I'm going to probably rehair this thing anyway. I'll probably end up rehairing both of them, to be honest with you. Weathering them up. So I'm going to probably do a rehaul. I'll do another video once that happens. But fresh out the box, like I said, they look much better than I expected them to look. I was really... I mean, Trick or Treat Studios it's hit or miss. I mean, sometimes they take really good photos of their prototypes, and what you get in is not quite up to par. In this regards, I think they look pretty spot on. I mean, with the exception of the neck extension, I think the H5 actually looks better than the pictures that they took. I think this one actually looks a little more movie accurate in terms of coloring, and like I said, the mouth aside, if you just ignore the mouth, even the hair that they used, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, fresh out the box, it was kind of a little wonky. I stuffed it, and I mean, it just look. The H5 mask was never anyone's favorite mask. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a few people out there that might rank it higher than it really should be, but I mean, it's not the best mask, unfortunately. And H4 is really not the best mask either, but part of my childhood, I actually grew up watching these two more than I watched H1 and H2. Just because they used to play them on TV a lot. I was born in '86, so for me, I mean, these are my generation, movies, so I'm a little more partial to these two masks, so I was definitely going to put these in my collection. And I'm glad that I have, but I don't know, man. I think I think they look pretty good. I mean, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know you guys aren't shy, which is what I like. You know, if you guys don't agree, hey, just throw it in the comments. But I mean, for me, I don't know. I'm just a little more surprised with it. I was really, to be honest with you guys, I was expecting to really dog on this mask. I saw the H4, so I was kind of expecting it to look pretty decent, but I was really expecting to dog on this H5, and I'm very surprised at how much I actually like it. I think the neck came out, like I said, the paint looks great. It's really just the hair that's a little wonky for me. It's a weird, like, doll hair they use. I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's different. It's going to take some styling and really kind of getting used to it to see if I'm going to keep it this way or if I'm going to rehair it. I mean, I'm partial to just, you know, overhauling both of these, but we'll see how I feel. I mean, these are just kind of initial reactions. That's why I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm not sure, you know, am I going to do it? Am I not? I don't know. I might just buy another one and just do some crazy stuff with it. But fresh out the box, these are actually pretty nice. I will give it off to TOTS for this round. I think that if you guys were to purchase these and add them to your collection, they will actually look pretty good. I mean, I've seen some comparisons with the Cemetery Gates H4, like I think it's the Uncle mask, and yeah, I mean when you're talking about you know, a mask by Cemetery Gates Productions versus a TOTS mask, I mean, clearly the Cemetery Gates mask is gonna win. But I'm telling you, man, for a $60 mask, this is actually pretty nice. I mean, you gotta remember the H4 mask was supposed to look kind of shitty. So it's supposed to look kind of cheap, and that's just kind of the one that they went with. And I know it's kind of based off of a Kirk mold, but the way they painted it and everything, it always came off kind of cheap looking. But when you really look at it, I do see some Kirk in there, so that's kind of cool. I mean, night and day difference from the H5. I mean, this is like what the Nick Cage look, I guess. You know, if you want to go as a Nick Cage dressed like Michael Myers, this would be the mask to get. But overall, the eyebrows, you know, they actually look pretty nice, and they're not painted on. It looks like they're glued on there. And let's see. No, there's a little paint. It's paint. It's a separate piece, as you can see. So yeah, looks really nice. I'm going to go ahead and change the lighting. So give me a quick second, guys. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, I'm back. Just added my huge ass light in here, which sadly won't be in here too much longer. So just a heads up, I'm gonna have to maybe change where I'm doing my review videos here. But just want to show you in a different lighting and how the masks look. Let's see. You can see the standard TOTS glue they put on there. It's kind of got this little poof. Like I said, I might have to do something to the hair. Not too bad. Like I said, I'm very impressed with what they've done with this particular mask. Bringing in my L-Rod here. This is a L-Rod that was overhauled by Rick Ramby. Just wanted to kind of show you guys a comparison here. Same size mask, so they're very small. The H5 is very, it's not quite as big as I would hope, but it's kind of snug on me, but not as snug as these two. I mean, these two, I can barely fit my head in here, but they look great. I don't really wear these. I mean, I kind of display them, but just kind of show you guys, I mean, what a little weathering would do with the H4, but you know, I kind of want it to look a little shitty. I think that kind of is how I remember it looking in H4. And this one, I don't know. Like I said, there's you know, a lot I need to do with it, especially the mouth. I think is what's throwing me off. I mean, it looks like a fucking bank. Look at this. It's like a fucking Michael Myers bank here. It's crazy. I guess I could use that for a piggy bank. There you have it, guys. That's my review on the H4 and H5 TOTS mask. I will be probably doing a follow-up. There's a few more reviews I'd like to get out. And I have, of course, the new H1 from TOTS on order. So once that comes available, I will be doing a review on that one. I know they just launched a new H1 mask from Trick or Treat Studios, which I think is supposed to be released in December. Not sure what the hell that's all about. If any of you guys know what the reason for that one is, comment and let me know. They always come up with kind of odd names for their masks, so I'm not sure why they're doing a second H1 mask, but if anyone knows, please let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, happy Halloween.